Yahoo! Thank you all for 500 plus subscribers. I know I said this late, but I often write these stories beforehand and end up forgetting to change the parts where I talk to you guys. Before I go forward, I want to give the credits for these characters. The main characters and some side characters that take place in this series do not belong to me but were written and illustrated by Hiroshi Furuta. Personalities may not match up to the personalities in the anime. Heads up, this series contains a timeskip. Bokuto is an MSBY Black Jackals and Akashi is a well-known writer and so on. Second heads up, Akashi's and Bokuto's high school years are the same as you see in the anime manga. Third heads up, other characters in haikyuu will have their appearances and roles in this series. Fourth heads up, this series contains profanity and subtle mentions of sexual activities and insinuations. The sexual topics will be brief but written in detail. Bullet. They arrive at Bokuto's house and Akashi is quite amazed. It's not a large house or anything, but it's definitely not small. 2 stories. Akashi will figure out how many rooms and bathrooms when he gets inside the house. Bokuto, we're at your house. He removes Bokuto's arm from his waist and raises his head to wake him up. Oh, we're here? Akashi gets Bokuto out of the car and brings him into the house once he gets a hold of Bokuto's house key. His house doesn't seem empty and ghostly, it's very warm and welcoming. He has a lot of white in here, but it doesn't seem like he overdoes it. Akashi, yes? Follow me to my room. Oh okay. Bokuto leads Akashi to his room. You can sit on the bed if you want. Akashi decides to continue standing. Bokuto goes into his walk-in closet for a bit. Akashi can hear a bunch of ruckus. Bokuto, are you okay? Yeah. Don't look. Close your eyes. He obeys, covering his eyes. Finally Bokuto comes out of his closet. Now you can uncover them. He uncovers his eyes and sees a bunch of toys. They look cool. You have something to say. It's okay. I want to hear it. What do you need toys for? I don't. People send them to me. Oh, fan mail. Yep. You didn't open them. Well, I want to give them to charity. He understand. But I don't want to seem ungrateful because I just got them. Akashi's at a loss of words. He completely understands Bokuto's point of view. It's a great idea to give the toys to charity. It's thoughtful. Maybe you could tell fans to not send you more toys? Bokuto stands there staring blankly for a few seconds. That's a good idea. Thank you, Akashi. Bokuto smiles, finally getting this situation off his chest. No problem. You should take a shower though. Okay. Bokuto walks back into his closet and grabs himself some clothes along with getting Akashi some clothes. I'll go get you a new pair of underwear. Hold this please. Okay. Bokuto places the neatly folded clothes into Akashi's hands before going back searching through his closet. Bullet. 9:21 p.m. 21:21. Bullet. Can I hug you? Sure. You don't need to ask. Bokuto gently hugs Akashi. It lasts for a long time to the point Akashi thought that they'd never stop. Give me your hand. Why? Bokuto grabs his hand and pulls something shiny out of his pocket, sliding it on Akashi's left hand ring finger. It slid off your finger when I tried to reach you. I never noticed. Thank you. Akashi blushes. You kept it. The promise ring. How could I ever get rid of it? You saved up so much for it. Akashi smiles softly, still hugging Bokuto. They let go of each other and make eye contact. So I have to keep my promise. It was a silly promise, but I meant it. I'm gonna marry you. Bullet. Flashback. Bullet. Akashi. Bokuto-san. Bokuto follows Akashi around the gym after volleyball practice. Are we going against Nakoma upcoming game? Yes. Great. I can't wait to see Kiryu. Kiryu? The guy from the training camp. Oh, you don't talk to him outside of this? Never asked for his number. I'll ask though. Okay. Bullet. Bokuto and Akashi are walking home from school together. Hey Akashi. He stops walking, causing Akashi to stop walking too. Bokuto-san, you don't need to yell. Sorry, I just got an idea. What is it? I'm gonna give you a promise ring, and obviously make a promise. A promise ring? Why would you want to give one to me? Maybe give one to Yuki? Yuki pay. Never. She'd never accept a promise ring from me. Maybe she will. I don't have a promise I want to make with her, I only have one for you. Akashi hides his slightly flushed cheeks. What's the promise then? I'll tell you once I get the ring. What should be carved in it? I don't know. Ace to setter. Interesting, why that? Because I'm the ace giving something to my setter. Ace to setter. He said my setter. I like that, but why do I like that? So do you like it? Like what? Were you not listening? Bullet. A few months have passed since then and Bokuto has been saving almost every yen he's gotten. Finally he can afford to buy the ring and get a small carved writing on the inside of it. Ace to setter. Akashi walks to his locker on a suspensefully quiet morning. I'm so tired. Maybe I can sleep during second period. Agashi. Not only does Akashi's head snap towards the sound of his name, but so does everyone else that was in the hallway, around 30 students, including the bunch that were walking by and stopped. Great, he has everyone's attention without even realizing it. Akashi, Bokuto-san, I got it. Got what? The ring. Oh, the promise ring, I got it. Okay. People are looking at the two in confusion. Who's it for? Akashi? Maybe. They seem to have loads of chemistry. No way, they're just best friends. Akashi can hear these comments loud and clear. He's a bit embarrassed. Not because of the promise ring, but because everyone knows. He doesn't want anyone asking him questions about it, but that goes down the drain because of the lovable air-headed Bokuto. Lower your voice. Why? No one's listening. People are listening, you're just oblivious. He searches for the definition in his head. I'm not oblivious, I'm very aware of my surroundings. Then you would know that people are looking at us. Bokuto looks around. Oh, he chuckles with his hands over his face. He doesn't say anything but begins walking away up the staircase. Should I follow him? Will he get upset if I don't? Is he upset now? Akashi finishes what he was doing at his locker before following in Bokuto's steps. You get him, Akashi. Who said that? Everyone looks at Yuki. Ah, thank you, Yuki. She blows him a kiss, then Akashi continues on in his path. Do you know where Bokuto went? He went left, I think, into that empty classroom. Thanks. Wait, why did he have his hands over his face? Embarrassment perhaps. All right, have fun dealing with him. How nicely sarcastic of you. Konoha laughs. Akashi starts peeking into the empty classrooms left of the staircase area where he was directed by Konoha. Bokuto-san? Finally he sees him. Bokuto-san, I'm sorry Akashi, I didn't mean to embarrass you, but why didn't you follow me sooner? He sounds more upset about Akashi not following him than embarrassing not only Akashi but himself. I was at my locker and you didn't instruct me to follow you, so I didn't. Initially, I have to tell you to follow me? Stop being dramatic. Akashi had closed the door behind him and turned the lights on. Then he starts slowly walking towards Bokuto. You mentioned the promise ring. He leans down and tilts his head to make eye contact with Bokuto, their eyes finding each other's gaze. It's no important anymore. He pouts. Seriously, it is important. No, it isn't. Bokuto, you never wanted the promise ring, did you? I never said that, but you also never said you wanted it. Akashi can't speak. He doesn't know what to say. See, it doesn't matter. How many emotions has he gone through already? Not even 4 minutes have passed. I'm only going to say this once, so listen. Bokuto doesn't move, his head still low. I do want the ring. I appreciate that you've worked hard to give me the ring. I'm very grateful. Silence. Bokuto-san, look at me. Bokuto lifts his head up to meet Akashi's mesmerizing ocean eyes, tears filling his eyes, ultimately blurring his eyesight. Why are you crying? I'm not. Akashi gently wipes Bokuto's tears, seeing his cheeks take on a lightly rosy shade. So you actually want the ring? Yes. He takes the ring out of his pocket and requests for Akashi's left hand, receiving it. I promise to marry you, he says while sliding the silver ring on Akashi's ring finger. That's the promise? Akashi giggles. You don't want to marry me. Are you trying to say something? What? No. Bokuto quickly jumps off the desk and sprints out of the classroom, leaving Akashi alone. Akashi smiles softly, his cheeks red. Bullet. End of flashback. Bullet. You know, I never understood why you didn't tell me your message straight up. Bokuto blushes. They're now sitting on Bokuto's pristinely white couch. How are you afraid to tell me you like me but not afraid to give me a ring and promise to marry me? Wasn't necessary. You could have asked me on a date. Yeah. Do you like me? Is it not obvious enough? You do realize I never rejected you. Bokuto recalls every moment Akashi could have rejected him but didn't. Now I do. But you always talked so fancy. I never understood those fancy words you'd use. Akashi giggles. Do you understand them now? Most of them. So think about it. I was accepting your advances the entire time. You could have said it ways I'd understand. I was always speechless because I was confused. It's much more amusing that way. Until you notice that we've dated like 5 years ago. Yet, they're still drunk. Hopefully they remember this moment when they sober up. Their drunken love confessions. Are your lips soft? You can just say it. Say, what? Bokuto knows what he's talking about and he knows that Akashi knows that he knows what he's talking about. Can I kiss your lips? Yes, you can. Akashi doesn't move. He expects Bokuto to kiss him since he asked. Bokuto had the opposite in mind. I have to kiss you? That's what you want, right? Bokuto can't seem to keep eye contact with Akashi anymore. His cheeks feel hot and his body becomes jittery. Akashi sighs as he gets up to sit on Bokuto's lap and kisses him gently. That's refreshing. Again. Akashi kisses him again, but this time Bokuto's way more comfortable and grips Akashi's hips, keeping him in place on his lap. I've been waiting so long for this. Us both. They kiss again but with tongue. Akashi's grinding on Bokuto a bit, his back arched to reach Bokuto's lips better, their tongues intertwining. Akashi softly but effectively tangles his hand Bokuto's hair, messing his hair in the process. I want more. Bullet. 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 Akashi wakes up naked in Bokuto's bed. He can't remember everything right now but he will eventually. What am I doing here? His memories up till the moment he gets into Bokuto's house become clear. He gets his answer. Okay. Akashi realizes that Bokuto's on top of him asleep. Akashi can't move. He's heavy. Did he have a shirt on last night? Now Akashi's memories of taking a shower and a little bit after he got out clears up. He definitely had a shirt on. Akashi lifts his head up as high as he can and sees clothes on the floor. He starts seeing pairs of clothes like 2 shirts, 2 pants and 2 underwears. No, my eyes are playing tricks. Where's my glasses? He spots his glasses on the nightstand out of reach. He lifts the up a bit and sees Bokuto's fully exposed body and his own. His cheeks heat up. Oh shit, bullet. Akashi's back in his apartment. All his memories of last night have been recovered and are clearer than ever, repeating in Akashi's head. He had invited the love experts that he knows, Atsumu and Oikawa. Why not Kenma too, you may ask? Kenma is not a love expert. I think that's obvious, but, you know. Okay, so, and Bokuto woohooed last night? Yes, woohooed? Seriously, this isn't The Sims and are you a child? Oikawa makes it clear that Atsumu's wording is strange. Don't judge me, you garbage bag. At least I carry any value. Stop. Don't argue. Focus on my situation. What is there to focus on? You and Bokuto fucked, that's that. What do I do after that though? Well, you all slept after you all fucked. I know that, Oikawa. He meant how would he talk to him now? Did you leave his house unknowingly? He was awake when I left. I didn't leave immediately. I stayed for a bit. For breakfast? Yeah. Did he say anything about it? No. But he didn't seem disappointed? Don't use that word. Yeah, don't use that. You finally got laid. That's not important right now. Me and Bokuto aren't dating. Y'all made it clear to each other that y'all love each other, so y'all are here to help, not tell me what I already know. There's not much for us to do. If you're implying that you want help on becoming boyfriends, state that. Yes, I want help on dating him. Great, now we can start something. It'll take a while for a plan though, so just try to talk to Bokuto. No, I can't do that. Has Bokuto ever seen ya so worried? You know, since you're always nonchalant. Of course not. Be nonchalant right now. You're in the best situation. I agree. Yet already have the steps complete, although it was quite an odd way to get there. But as always, y'all just need to ask one another out. As Atsumu was about to finish speaking, Akashi's phone dings. A notification from Bokuto-san. "Oh, you added a heart to his name. I don't remember doing that." Oikawa and Atsumu laughed together. "Glad I'm the only one without a hangover." "I can't agree with that one. You went to the party?" "A party is a party, plus it was for Akashi's birthday." "Akashi didn't ask for that party." "I really didn't." "Did you even tell him happy birthday?" "Of course I did." "You did?" "Well, it was like 10 o'clock at night. Me and Bokuto were doing it at that time." "Y'all were?" Atsumu and Oikawa laugh even more. "Okay, shut the hell up. Answer the text for me." He tosses his phone towards the two. No, Akashi, you can handle this. Read it. "Can you meet me at our spot around 3? Aw, y'all have a spot. You never told me about a spot." "Well, if you attended our school you would have an idea of where the spot is. It's on school grounds." "Yes and no. It's not to any of your concerns though. You need to get ready to go." "I just remembered I have an interview." I can't go, I have an interview." What? Cancel." "I can't do that. Workaholic." "I don't see why not cancel. They're just gonna ask the same questions." "I'll ask him to meet me at another time." Oikawa snatches his phone within Akashi's grasp. "Hell no, you called us over to help you, so we're gonna help you." Akashi makes no attempt to get his phone back. It's stupid to even try. "What are y'all texting him?" He watches them snicker at his phone, both their fingers tapping his screen. They're like iPad kids with dust on their fingertips. "I'll tell him." "So we sent." "Fuck." He responds fast to "Yeah." "He was definitely waiting for your message back. He never responds this fast when I text him. It really is true love then." "Y'all are hysteric." Akashi's blushing hard. For some reason he feels more inclined to hide his flushed cheeks from his friends but not from Bokuto. Odd. "Akashi, it's time to get ready. We have 5 hours. We need to start now. Clothes first." They push Akashi into his room and in front of his closet. "Find some clothes and we'll make an outfit out of it. Y'all can look for clothing yourselves. I permit it." No, we can't ever find shit in your closet." "Deadass." "Bullet." After an hour, they finally have an outfit for Akashi, a collared shirt under a hurricane gray sweater that fits Akashi nicely. His collar is visible over the sweater and fixed correctly, some white pants that are capable of keeping Akashi's legs warm without being bulky. "You look nice already. Now let's fix your hair a bit." "It's not bad but it's not good enough for a date." I took that as an insult. "Okay, I don't care about that." With 100% authenticity, they move into Akashi's bathroom and finds his hair products along with other things to do his hair with. Another hour passes leaving them with 4 left. "Do I really need makeup?" "No, I'm just working on my skills. I'm not gonna put much on, very little." "Alright, put this lip tint on." "Where'd you get this?" "It's mine." "Oh." Akashi inspects it before using it. Oikawa didn't see this as he has walked away into the kitchen. "Perfect." Akashi gets up and looks in the full-body mirror connected to the wall in his room. "I actually don't look too bad. I can comply with this." He looks gorgeous, a pretty boy quite literally. He has very little faith in the two but this just increased it severely. 2 people to rely on. Oikawa walks out of the kitchen with a drink in his hand. "What is this? Taste bitter." "Let me see." Oikawa gives it to Atsumu to inspect. "I think it's expired." Oikawa's heart drops. He clutched his stomach and runs to the bathroom, accidentally bumping into Akashi leaving out of his room. "Sorry, Atsumu." "Oikawa? He drank this. It's expired." "Oh yeah, I was supposed to throw those away yesterday." Atsumu can't hold back his laughter anymore. Oikawa fighting for his life in the bathroom paired with Akashi's nonchalance is impeccable. Bullet. The time has come for Akashi to meet Bokuto. He's nervous. Is he? Will Bokuto cut me off? He would never recover from that if it happened. Akashi is well aware of that. "Do I really have to go, Oikawa?" "Atsumu?" "Yes, you have to go, Akashi. In fact, you need to be leaving now." "Exactly, go." Oikawa and Atsumu start picking up their stuff to leave as well. They have places to go. They aren't gonna stay in Akashi's apartment all day. Once Atsumu and Oikawa left, Akashi finally did too. He's locking the door to his apartment when he gets a notification. He checks it once he gets comfortable in his car. Akashi, are you still down for it? Yes, I'm still coming. Read. Bokuto doesn't respond back. Maybe he doesn't know how to respond to that. Akashi puts his keys in the ignition and the travel begins. Bullet. 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 Yahoo everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might have left a few references in this one but I don't remember anymore. Just a filler episode, sorta, but stay tuned for part 4.